Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
You're listening to Business Talk Radio, where we take business to the next level.
Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Christopher Roberts. Joining me now, he is from Torrance, California. He is the owner of Back on Point Wellness. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Ernest Kim to the program. Dr. Kim, welcome. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to join us. We appreciate it.
Oh, likewise.
And why don't you start us off? Tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do.
So I'm a second-generation acupuncturist. I'm also a chiropractor. I'm also a certified transformational life coach. And we have a wellness center here in Torrance where we specialize in chiropractic, acupuncture, massage therapy, transformational life coaching. We also offer stretch therapy, rehab exercise, energy healing, and more.
All righty. Now, what really got you started in what you're doing? What sent you down this road?
Well, as I mentioned, my father was an acupuncturist, but growing up, I always wanted to be bigger and better. So that was the last thing I wanted to do. I was a bit of a scrawny kid, and in high school I decided I wanted to start working out. So I got kind of interested in building my body, nutrition, and then I got into a couple of car accidents, and I started having really bad low back pain. So it kind of brought me into this journey of healing. And I remember one day in college, I couldn't get out of my dorm bed, and went to the doctor, the ER, and all they could do is prescribe me a medication. And I was so shocked. And she sent me downstairs to the PT, who stretched me out, did some massage, and I was able to actually walk out of there. So from there, I kind of got interested in studying that, and I was already, interested in taking care of my body. So, life kind of directed me and guided me to this path that I'm on.
All righty. So what kind of background and training does somebody need to, go this route, do what you do?
So, chiropractic school is actually very similar to medical school. Our training is very similar. Medical doctors spend a little more time on pharmacology, obstetrics, and OB-GYN, but we spend more time on anatomy and physiology and neurology, and, of course, nutrition. So our education is 4 years after undergrad. So it took me, close to 9 years of schooling, and then you have to take your board exams and become licensed.
All righty. And when somebody does reach out to you for the first time, what do you think you see the most of? What's most dominant?
Well, right now, during this time, we've been really busy because I'm seeing a lot of what I call couchlock syndrome. Because everyone's sedentary. So this new sedentary lifestyle is causing people to be sitting at home. Everyone's stressed with what's going on in the world right now. So, you get up from the couch and then all of a sudden your back seizes up on you and you have a spasm. And people come in, and they're very surprised at what's happening. Hey, I just got up from the couch, or I just, picked up a paperclip. But it's a combination of what's happening. The stress and tension we carry due to our lifestyle can manifest as illness and disease. So we're seeing a lot of that right now.
All righty. Well, I got to tell you that I spend the least amount of time at home these days.
Oh, that's great.
All righty. Now, why do you think they choose you over someone else out there? What sets you apart from others?
Well, our style of treatment is a little bit different. We actually spend quite a bit of time with our patients. So patients get a lot of one-on-one time with us. And I think they can just sense the genuine, authenticity of us wanting them to get better. So starting from their experience of walking in, meeting our front desk, to our practitioners, and walking out, they feel very cared for, and they become extended family. So our patients get very close to us. And I think that's got to be one of the main reasons why they come back.
All righty. So walk me through a session. What's that like? What's somebody getting themselves into when they reach out to you?
So, for example, let's say they got up from their couch and they hurt their back. So I would say, maybe try starting off with chiropractic. And our style of chiropractic is called active release, where we spend a lot of time working on the muscles. So it'd be about 20 to 30 minutes of us stretching, finding scar tissue, breaking down the scar tissue, very similar to myofascial release. It can be a little painful, so, it can be kind of a love and hate relationship, but it's not painful enough where you can't relax. So they would be getting that kind of muscle work and then followed by an adjustment if that's necessary. And sometimes we talk about, lifestyle changes and sort of like a place where patients can have a sounding board.
Alrighty, now where do you see yourself moving forward? What's going to be on tap for you in the future?
Well, hopefully I'm working on writing a book, but I want to get more involved in social media content, maybe starting a podcast, and maybe I could interview you.
Maybe. Alrighty. Well, how can my audience reach out and contact you to find out more information?
So they could go on our website, backonpointwellness.com. So it's spelled just like how it sounds. All of our social media on Instagram, Facebook, all have the same name. So you can just and on YouTube, so you can just search Back on Point Wellness.
Alrighty. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show today. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for your time.
You are absolutely welcome, and for everyone else out there, do stick around. We will be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
You're listening to Business Talk Radio, where we take business to the next level.